you get going, there's a few pieces of equipment that you're going to need. So firstly, always don't forget about your water. You want to keep your body hydrated. It's good for mental health as well. So sip, you need that. For weights this morning, I'm going to use soup cans. Okay, so those are nice. You can get different sizes, same weight. I'm also going to use the band. And again, not everyone has access to a band, but the exercises that I'm going to do this morning, you can do it without. All right. And also the ball. We always have lots of fun with these in the class. They're good for catching, tossing to the corners of people. You can between each other. You can step and throw. Now, if you don't have the bender ball, don't worry. You can get this same size ball at the dollar store for $3, and they work just as well. Okay, so that's something you may want to get if you don't have one already. If today, for the lumbar support as well, you can use a cushion. All right, so those sort of things. So just little tips there, folks. And of course, everything you do, you can do from a chair if you want. But let's stand up on our feet, because how many of you have been getting around walking? Are you standing up nice and tall? Or are you just sitting in a chair all the time? You want to get up, all right? You want to lengthen that body. So nice and tall. Try to get away from the rounded shoulders. Draw your shoulders back, lift your chest up, lengthen, and breathe. Even if you do that 4 times a day, oh, you're gonna feel wonderful. So move your fingers, your wrists, your arms, breathing nice and deeply. So we're gonna start our warm-up. I won't be using music for the warm-up or the stretch portion of the class, but if you'd like to at home, you can certainly put on your own music for the warm-up, as long as it's not too fast or too slow, somewhere in the middle. Anyway, let's get going. Let's have some fun, all right? So let's roll the shoulders. Pick your toes up. Oh, yeah. Nice and tall. That's it. And watch my hands. Thumbs up, out. So opening. There you go. Nice. Are you lifting those toes? Excellent. Angle, angle. There you go. Looking good. Ooh, yeah. You're going to feel so good. Just moving that body. The joints love it. And circle, circle. So keep your elbows bent. Nice. All right. Looking good. How about both arms together? And shall we tap out? Sure. Toe tap out. Out. There you go. Last time with the arms. And now reach, thumbs up. Reach, reach. Remember, don't hike your shoulders up. You want to keep them down. Excellent. That's right. And now you're tapping to the side. And let's take that toe tap to the back. There you go. And I'm going to go and give you my side shot. So your body's tall, folks. Reach. Toe tap back. Nice. And don't forget, when you're reaching, reach that other arm back as well. There you go. Excellent. Nice. All right. And I'm going to change the arms to the side. And let's go back to the heels. Heels, toes up. There you go. Remember, you can only go part way with your arms if you like. Again, you're tall. Breastbone is lifted. And now touch. Touch that ear. Ear. You got it? Bringing your elbow back. Nice. You ready to reach up a little higher? Up towards the sky or ceiling. There. If your shoulders are bothering you and it doesn't feel comfortable, remember, you always keep your hands closer to body. Nice. Okay, gang, now I'm going to do a toe tap, out, and arms. So show me the inside of your knee, inside of ankle. Getting that external rotation in your hip. Oh yeah, feels good. Nice. Elbows are coming away from the body. You ready to lift that knee up? Up and touch inside knee. Or feel free to keep it here. You don't have to lift it up. There you go. We're just warming up all our joints. Yeah, feels good. You do a few and then try a few lifting your knees up. Or here. There you go. Okay, 2 more, folks. Last one. And step touch. Arms out in front, shoulders down and back. Tapping in, there you go. Pull, so extend your arms, draw your elbows back, pull. Just like you're pulling the bands. Pull, pull. There. Shall we throw in a hamstring curl? Bend your knees. Heel comes towards your seat. Side shut, here we go. And from up. Whoops. Don't kick the furniture. Woo-hoo. Oh dear. Step touch. Watch my arms. Out and in. Out and in. Palms up and over. Up and over. Keeping your chest nicely open. And let's pull the arms in. Pull. There you go. And now a straight knee lift. Press, press. So you're going to lift your knee up. Push, push. Hands on either side of your leg. Or you can just do a little tap. All right. 4 more. 3, 2. Last one. March it out. Walk around your room, around the house, and we'll meet right back here at the middle. Woohoo, nice and tall. Feel free to do that again. Remember when you're walking, folks, to pick your feet up, putting those heels down first. That's it. Try to make a little bit bigger of a stride. And let's join me right back here. And right, we're going to have our feet hip width apart, sit back, and lift. So as you sit your hinge at your hips, your hands come forward, turn the palms over, press, pull them back, lift your chest up. Breathe in and out. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And again, a sideways view, hinging, reaching your bum back. Two more. Last one. And march. And we're going to walk the other way. So let's just do a nice little walk the other direction. Picking those feet up. There you go. And once you're back here, feet again are hip width apart. You're going to step out and you're going to come back in. Step out and in. Out and in. Now let's take that step forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Palms up and down. Up and down. Last time. And you're just going to pull up your pelvic floor, lift one foot up, lift your toe up. Remember, folks, if you want, you can hold on to a chair. Up for a little bit of help with your balance, or hold. Always breathing, never holding one's breath. Beautiful. Open up. Okay, last one. Move your fingers. And just a couple ones here for our shoulders. Touching our hair, pretending we're brushing our hair. Yeah. One arm, your left arm, around. There you go. Other side. Out. And last two. Last one. And relax. Take your legs wider, toes out. And again, you're going to hinge. Hands are on your thighs, and you're going to come up. So hinge at your hips. When you come up, pull up your pelvic floor, tighten your buttock, up. And then we're going to take an arm, grab it, pull it back. Reach, grab it, pull it back. Keeping those shoulders back. Nice. You got it. Shall we do one more? Did you say 10 more? That's what you do in class. No, you say, are you ready for coffee? All right, last one. Oh boy. Or one of my participants says, are we done yet? Everybody brings their sense of humor with them to class. It's excellent. Okay, folks, let's moving on. We're going to go on to our weights. So let's grab those soup cans. All right. So just feet are hip width apart. You want to keep your alignment nice from your hip, knees, and ankles. And look at the space between the feet. Okay, and nice. And you're just going to bicep curl. So you're standing tall. Shoulders aren't up. They're down and they're back. Sternum is lifted. Nice. And now let's work the shoulders a little more. So let's bring the elbows up and down. Up and down. So remember when you're lifting, tighten your belly. So exhale, inhale, returning. Nice. All right, two more. Last one. And now you're just going to bring them out to the side. So right from your side of your body, your palms are facing in. You can come away about 45 degrees away from the body. How does it feel in your shoulder joint? Feels good? Could you come a little higher? No higher than the tops of those shoulders though, folks. And again, when you lift, breathe out. When you come back, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Last two. And last one. And now we're going to bring our arms here and we're going to reach up. We're going to step our feet out a little bit wider. Lift. Reach. So reach to the ceiling if you can. What if it hurts your shoulders and bothers you? You're going to keep that weight a little closer to your body, so maybe by your ears. Nice. Or you could do it without the weight, of course. So as you're reaching, lift that heel on the same side. Beautiful. Last two. And last one. And relax. Roll your shoulders, move your feet, bend your knees. If you need any discomfort in your hands, your wrists, remember to wiggle it out, move them around. All right, excellent. Good job. All right. And lastly, for the weights. So the heads of the weights are your soup cans are right here. So we're going to do this movement here where they come up. There's the tops of the cans and they come down. So on either side of your body, up and down. And I'm going to step with my foot to the side, out and in. Other side, out and in. That's it. Out and in, out and in, out and in, out. And again, hinging at your hips. Keep your shoulders down. Beautiful. All right, last time. And from here, we'll just do a few squats. You're going to reach down. You're going to pick your suitcases up. You're going to stand and release. Squat. Pick your suitcases up. Stand and release. Squat. Pick up. Release. Down. Pick up. Release. Remember to pull that belly in when you breathe out. And last two. Last one. One last little thing on these squats. You want to think about your feet all the time, folks. You want to make sure that they're rooted, but from your toes to your heels. Also laterally, that's the sideways movement. All right, you want to plant your feet and then do your squats. But don't let your toes come up. All right, you want to keep that foot as evenly and the weight coming from your shoes or from your feet through your shoes into the floor. Okay, so just keep that, be mindful. All right, good job. Okay, so let's get rid of the soup cans. Woo-hoo. You can have soup for lunch, how's that? Shake it out. All right, what's next? Okay, moving right along here. Another exercise that has huge benefits to it is the sit to stands. As you all know, it's very helpful for getting in and out of cars, off of chairs, and of course, don't forget the good old toilet seat to get up and down from a toilet. Oh yeah, that's very helpful. Okay, so an exercise not to be missed. This is the one. You want to do it if you can every day. Okay, so I'm just going to move my chair more into the middle here. Okay, and anytime you go to sit down, you don't want to rush in and just sit. You want to make sure you know where the chair is. Okay, so have a look. And you're going to sit down, hinging at your hips. And sitting. So again, we want to sit slowly. We don't want to bang down because you're going to hurt your tailbone and your spine. And you're going to come up and roll your shoulders, lift and up tall. Hinging. Nice. Coming up. Roll those shoulders down and back. Sitting down. Coming up. Sitting down, slow. And coming up. How's that feel? Sitting down. So your hands are just lightly placed on your thighs. I'm not putting any weight through. Now I know in the class a lot of you could do 20 and then even more. And be honest here. I don't want to mention any names. And coming up. And down. All right, how many more do you want to do? Honest. Okay, 4. Okay. And actually, I haven't really mentioned how many to do of any of my exercises. Ooh. Well, we're going to do 2 more here. Are your feet nicely rooted evenly? I hope so. Last one. And relax. So regarding the how many should you do, now again, it's optional how many you want to do, but I would suggest anywhere from 8 to 12. You could do 2 sets. Just see how your body is. But remember, important, listen to your body. If something feels uncomfortable and doesn't feel quite right, then please do not continue on with any of the exercises. So usually what happens is you just need to take a little break and then join in. All right, so always think about that first. Okay, so moving right along, we're going to go on to our bands. So you're going to open up your band. Your feet are nicely, actually also too, regarding the chair, you want to sit forward on your chair. So I'm just going to turn here the chair just so you can have a look. We don't want to be using the back support if we can help it. All right, some of you may require, that may be required, sure. But again, come away from the chair. You want to use the muscles in your back to stand or to sit up tall. So get no rounded, shoulders back, chest lifted, feet flat. You're going to take your band, open it up, drape it in the front of the knees, grab it. Hands come, palms come in, shoulders are down and back. You're looking straight ahead and you're going to pull the band back. Exhale, tighten your belly and release. So again, breathing out and in. And again, 8 to 12. Take a break if you need to. But again, sitting tall, not using any back support. Now, those of you that do require the back support could, of course, put your ball behind or your pillow in behind. And again, you want to tighten up, push into the ball, band, and pull. Now, some of you may not have the ball, or pardon me, the band. So if I didn't have a band, this is what I would do. I'd have my hands. Palms are still facing into the thighs, and I'm sitting up, tall, chest lifted. I would reach back and release. Reach back and release. Tighten. So from the front, it would look like this. Feet are flat, planted. Back. All right. 4, 3, 2, and last one. And relax. Okay, I'm just going to grab my band again. And again, if you need that ball, you can keep it there. Or if you don't, you can take it out. You're going to take the band. Feet are hip width apart. Take that band. Put it right on the top of your thighs. Just flat. Again, sitting away from the back of the chair. Now, whether you have the band or not, it's the same position. Your knees above your ankles, feet apart, hands on top of your thighs, on top of the band. Now you're going to push your hands into your thighs, straighten your spine, and you're going to open your knees and release. Open your knees. That's right. So in this position, you're sitting tall. You're using all kinds of muscles throughout your body. Opening the knees. And by you pressing your hands into your thighs, this will give you some assistance to sit tall. Which, whether you're standing or sitting, you want to sit as tall as you can to the best of your ability. All right, excellent. So again, 8 to 12. Any discomfort, stop, shake it out, and resume, okay? So on that note, let's do 4, 3, 2, and last one, and release. Wiggle the fingers. You can sit back now, use the back support, rotate one foot, Rotate your hands just to give the body a little bit of a break. And of course, that deep breath. Smell the flowers. You've taken a walk around maybe in your own garden, and you've smelled the flowers. Now let's rotate the other way. And just for fun, rotate your foot. So keep your hands going, and let's rotate the foot the opposite. Ooh, that's tricky. I have to do the foot first. Ooh, foot first, and then the hands. No, that doesn't work either. So just rotate them, folks. Okay, last, open up. Big breath in. And let's reach up. Oh, big breath. Last two. Last time. Oh, it feels so good. How do you feel? And release. So we're done with the band, so let's get rid of that. And we're going to use the ball or the pillow in behind our back. So regardless, you can use either one. Put it in your lumbar, your low back area. Have your feet a little bit wider if you like. And your hands are on your thighs, you're up tall. Shoulders are back. Feet are nicely planted flatly. You're going to take a deep breath in. Exhale, I want you to push your feet slightly into the floor, make some footprints, and lean into the ball. Inhale, come back up to a straight, tall stance. Or not a stance, you're sitting. Okay, take your breath in. Exhale. And relax. So when you relax, breathe in. Exhale. Push. So try to keep your neck nicely relaxed. So on this time, when you breathe out, I want you to start at the very base of your pelvic floor. So the very base of your core. So you're going to breathe in through your nose. As soon as you start to exhale, I want you to tighten up your pelvic floor and work your way up, drawing your navel into spine and press into the ball. Leaning slightly back. Inhale, release. And keeping in mind, exhale, pelvic floor, tighten, work your way up. And release. Very nice. Regarding this tight exhaling when you tightening up your pelvic floor and your belly while you exhale. So just try to think of that. As soon as you go to blow out through your mouth, tighten your pelvic floor and draw everything in. Okay, excellent. Last time. Now we're just going to take our feet out just a little bit. I'm just going to sit back. And again, you're going to draw your shoulders back. Your thumbs are up. You're going to open your fingers, bring your hands back, and just really lean into the ball. You can take one hand to one ear and the other, but don't lock them behind your head. Reach up. And come back down. Other side, reach up. And come back down. Take one arm out. Other, and bring it down. Turn your thumbs out like you're hitchhiking. Yeah. And draw them back. So a nice opener through the chest here. Your back is nicely supported because of the ball in the back or the cushion. Now we're going to bend our wrists, pointing our fingertips to the back. Slight bend at your elbow. But through this stretch here, you want to feel it right through, inside the arm. Across the chest, over to the other side, bicep, and inside the inner arm. Right through. Be mindful that you're not hyperextending your joint. All right, that's it. And release. And push. Now sitting up. So with this movement here, your elbows aren't out. They're close to the body. Push. So I want you, as if you were going to fall, I want you to put your hands out for stoppers. Push. So right there, breathe out. Push. Okay, that's it. So these are your tricep muscles. And of course, if any of you want to do any of these, you could go to the wall and do some push-ups, but having your hands just like so on the wall and pushing, thinking of lengthening your arm and bending those elbows. Or doing this is fine. Also, what else works is if you're playing with the ball, throwing it, tossing it to each other, all right? Pushing out, those are your triceps moving. All right, excellent. Now let's just wiggle our fingers. We're gonna go into our stretch component. So those of you that like could put on your music now if you like. We could all have a drink of our water. And again, you could take breaks throughout here and have a sip. Okay. So let's have our feet out a little bit in front. Lift your toes up, and then lift your heels. Lift the toes up and the heels. Toes up and heels. Bring your arms, toes up and heels. There you go. And now let's just stick with our left arm, bringing it up, bending the elbow, touching. So just your left arm, bending the elbow, touch. Up, elbow comes up. Again, we're always sitting tall, that's it. How about two more? And last one. And let's go to the other side, turn your palm over, bend. Up. Yep, nice. And let's just do two more of those. Last one. Beautiful. Wiggle. And let's walk those feet out a little bit. It's a little bit wider through here. Get a nice stretch on the inside of your thighs. And palm up, reach over. And bring that hand down. Other palm up, over. Down, up, up. So you're keeping those bums planted, feet planted, getting a nice stretch along the side of the body, under the shoulders. Up, oh, continual movement, nice. And last one. And walk your feet in. Lift. Okay, folks, I'm going to do one more stretch or a couple more standing up. So we're going to get rid of the ball. We're going to stand up. Some of you may need to be near your chairs for a little bit of support. Okay. So again, feet are hip width apart. You're going to have one foot come forward, other hand on the chair. So the leg that's in the front, you're going to come up. So when you come up, your back heel is lifted. The front foot's nice and flat. You're getting a stretch right in front of this hip. Now we're going to come back, so we're going to put the back foot down. Hold on to your chair if you need to. Toe comes up, hinge right here at the hip. Don't round your back. Come up, breathe in. Back heel's lifted. Exhale, plant the back foot, lift the front toe. Coming up. So hip flexor stretch. Coming back down, hamstring stretch. So the back of the thigh. Be mindful of your joints. Keep a slight bend. Do you need my side shot? Okay, here it is. Up. So see that back heel's up, come back down, toe, front toes up, hinging. Sitting your bum back to the back wall. And last one. And coming up, roll your shoulders. Now we're going to change feet. So other foot's in front. If you need the chair for support, you can bring it over to the other side. Hip width apart. Alrighty. Take that other foot forward. You're going to come up. Back heels lifted, reach to the sky, the ceiling. Come back down, hinge at your hip, toe up. Breathe in and out. Beautiful. Nice stretch for that hip. Oh, doesn't that feel good? And out. And 2 more, folks. Try to keep your shoulders back. A nice stretch for the back of the thigh. And last one. And relax. Just march it out. Good job, everyone. Give yourselves a hand. Woo-hoo! Oh, I didn't even do woo-hoo-hoo in here. Anyway, we'll have to do that live one day. Anyway, I want to thank you so much for joining me this morning. I want to recap just on a couple of little things here. Remember with the balls, if you're going to use the ball or purchase one, hang on to it, open your fingers, step and throw to each other. Step and throw, okay? Why do we do that? It's based on reaction time. How quick can you react to some moving force? Could you step out of the way of it? Could you reach for it? All right, those sort of things. So remember, we do them in class. You go to the corner of the person, the side of the person, so they have to reach out to catch. Those sort of things. So don't forget that. Walking, big steps. Try to pick your toes up. All right, putting your heels first. All right, very important. And again, using railings. If you're in your house and walking, use railings. Stairs. Now, please don't be scared of your stairs. Try to go up and down the stairs. If you need to hold on to the railings, huge benefits from using the stairs. You know, we have elevators out there, but sometimes elevators don't work. Sometimes you have to walk a little bit. So, and you have to step up on curbs, those sort of things. So that's about the same height as a step. So please don't underestimate using your stairs, even if it's only 4 steps, 6 steps. Go up and down those several times. What else here? I have talked about in class about the Straighten Up website. So there's some really excellent ideas on there for your posture. All movements, up tall, moving the body around, and the pictures and the diagrams are very well done. So I would highly recommend, again, using that for some tips. If you cannot do this whole program that I did this morning, that's fine. Maybe you could do the warm-up and then take your walk. All right, those sort of things. So just to recap on that. Other than that, I can hardly wait till we're all back together again, which I'm hoping won't be too much longer. I really look forward to seeing each and every one of you again back in class. I really do miss you all. So on that note, I'm going to end my class. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to give you a big virtual hug from me to you. Oh, yeah. Stay healthy, folks, and all the best. I'll see you soon. Thank you.